So Urvesh, actually, there is firstly, actually, I upload on, I think, film related task, correct? Just a second. So actually, see, this is all the new concept, new technology I used. React Native, TypeScript, Restyle Shopify, also the advanced styling and GraphQL, Apollo client for communications, the server and app. And here is we are not using the Redux Saga or normal Redux. We are using Mobx state. So this is all the new technology. So here code understanding minimum actually here. Yes, yes. No, Mobx also updated. It's very. Uh-huh. No, no, not challenges, but I like actually as compared to Redux, Mobx is good, good structure-wise is good. I like. So I am working both side, Redux Saga and Mobx. But Mobx is a familiar and very we can manage it. Yeah, sure, sure, no problem. Just yeah. Okay, sure, sure. So desktop Android application, yeah, obviously. So basic. Okay, sure, sure, sure. Just a second. I am installing from now, right now all the npm packages and side by I will explain the code structure. Yeah. So basically, I told you कि we are using React Native and TypeScript Apollo client like this. Okay. So basically, we are using atomic design pattern. First off, atomic design pattern means all the core component inside the molecular organization or atomic molecular organization here is creating all the core components. Core navigation means like as we are using navigation related all the root level things. Okay, so core services that here is we are managing Apollo clients like as a Apollo clients is firstly here the all the like as you can passing the secret tokens like these and also the image uploading GraphQL. So for we are using here required is a like this on upload link. So create upload link is providing the Apollo client sorry Apollo upload clients. Okay, like this all the configuration means like a middleware communication is handling here and here export constant client and also the Apollo provider like this. Okay, so this is we importing an app.ts file. So app.ts file wrap up the Apollo providers. Okay, so here is Apollo provider wrap up the your all the codes. And here I told you ki we are using advanced styling script. So advanced means like as we are using Restyle Shopify. So Restyle Shopify is also good like as another material UI, otherwise React Native papers. Yeah. So all the configuration means all the theme related changes like as a theme dot here. So all the like as a images. Sure, sure, no problem. If anyone developer is working on like as Mobix, GraphQL, and also the Restore Shopify, then also good for me. Yeah. Yeah, sure, no problem. Redux also good, but like this is very complicated. My personally point of view. Okay, okay, sure. So here is managing the global. Yeah, hi, Sai. Yeah, Sahil, one to point. Actually, I used all the new technology like as a React Native and TypeScript, ApolloClient, and also the Mobx rather than the REST API. Okay, right now also the I told you, sir, ki the here is we are using atomic design pattern. So I also the I explaining the how to export the client and Apollo providers like this, managing the app.ts level, and right now explaining the theme level. So I told you ki we are using a advanced theme like as a Restyle Shopify. So Restyle Shopify means like as a we managing the global level. So here also coloring, also spacing we are managing like as Excel, SM, breakpoints, all the like as a here variant also created all the global level. So in case any application is globally changing, so here is found is changing. Also the ratio also managing here. So any global level changing, then automatically whole application your the theme also changing. You can managing a different theme easily. So here is coloring fonts, all the managing global. So also the I told you Mobx stories, root stories here, and individually like as I will going to in deeply. Feature means like as you are the main screen feature. So we are developing a film screen. So film screen here is a film film screen dot like this. So sorry, this is okay. So your question is specific Apollo client is you providing some queries, and we can getting the all the familiares and render on the screen. After that on click on detail screen, then showing the on the film related all the details. So I am managing the like as a here core component means this component is using a specific movies related, and here core components whole of the app is core component, and this is a movies related. All the models means like as a domains, so which is coming to server to backend side like as id, title, director, release date, like this. All the here is I passing here the any data type. Okay, this is not good way, but shortcut I using. Okay, so we will managing after that. So after that indexing providing also the navigation. So specific movies related all the navigation is handling like as a here creating a movie stacks inside. Firstly on here is only the sorry here is movie stack list. Okay, here is a two. Firstly the movies list, after that is specific details on click, list on click, then showing the movies details. So all the stack is related, and this stack movies list stack is imported in the core store. Okay, core navigator. So here I imported, yeah, just second, authentications once the footer, yeah, root here is creating. So firstly is loader time is showing the full screen, and after that is root navigator. So root navigator is showing the always means like here is not scenario in the login screen, directly we can showing the dashboard. So dashboard stack. So dashboard stack here is managing. So dashboard stack is footer, and footer inside we are importing the like as a movie stack. So movie stack here is importing yeah, movie stack dot movies list like as a showing the specific movies list on the rendering the two components. Firstly is movies list, after that specific component on click, so navigate to another movies details like this. Oh, so every good way managing the navigation. So core navigator is main navigator. So there is we creating a drawer bottom and individual for handling the specific feature inside a navigation. This is completing the navigation part. Screen is firstly is movies list. So before you told ki there is we are using only the style script. So normal style sheet disadvantages is we writing view, and after that here writing a style, and inside writing a individual style, otherwise we can bottom of the style. But Restyle Shopify is very good because access the outside the all properties like as a box. Here is mentioning the width is 100%. 100 pixel. Why is assigning a pixel format? Because you have an Android device, iOS device, iPad, like as you have iPad, Android, also iPad. Then you can managing the ratio properly. Is Restyle Shopify providing. You can provide also the pixel in format. So also access the padding. So SN, where is coming SN? SN is coming to the global theme manager. So I told you here is display theme inside theme. SM is padding, sorry, spacing is coming here. Spacing SM is 10. You can changing after any here 10 to 12, then automatically whole application SM is obviously 12. Okay, so also the height is managing, background color is managing. So in case we are using normal normal React Native component view, then also the again and again writing the like as a style inside the is very complicated. Okay, this is very good way managing the designing. Here is firstly like as a firstly welcome viewer, and also here. So firstly movie store we are using Mobx. So movie store we are creating a store, movie store. Also there is observable managing. So observable means like as a redux inside a reducer there, but here is coming to observable. So reducer there is action types reducer, but here is coming to your the reducer component inside the you calling the service. I also the explaining the GraphQL and mutation there, and also the your actions. Okay, only three part: observable, mutation, component, and actions. That's it. Your Mobx part is completed. Okay, so once the data is coming, after that here the observable means like a HOC. So in Redux inside we are using connect. Okay, connect is also the Redux HOC part. So also the Mobx, also the React Native, Mobx React Lite is providing observer like this HOC concept connected. Okay, similar means your the Mobx observable update, then your the component is re-rendering like this. Okay, so here is list is rendering, list is coming. So I firstly showing the list, which list where is coming in the also the like as a React Native paper, where is, yeah, React Native paper. And driver means like as one list is completing, then driver means like as a horizontal line we are seeing. Okay, so here is title is showing, left side is showing the like as a movie's name, right is showing the up down arrow button. So here is props dot is expanded, then up, otherwise down button. So expanded is also the selected or not selected means is collapse or not collapse like this. And once is the select, then your the selected item is changing. Okay, so managing the here is state. Okay, state or use state we are using. And after that here the main part means like as your the once the list is open, then here the firstly we are showing the detail button. Once the detail button is clicked, then props dot navigate going to the details movies detail screen. We are the navigator inside handling. Are you getting, sir? Hello. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. So here is passing the specific ID. So once the movies list passing to movies detail on the ID, then another screen is pop up like as a movies detail, and after that calling the mutation inside passing the ID. And when the mutation is getting, then also the more like as a Mobx store is observable is updating, and after that the showing the movies details. I will explain also this part. Here the also the name and classification showing like this, and after that the divider. Okay, so movies list is completed. So after going to the movies detail screen, so here is prop params. So his destructurization we are using const.params. So previous is coming to ID. So here is the ID is capturing, and here the we use store like as a use context similar, use reducer similar, sorry, you custom hooks is creating here. So movie store also, and movie once the your render is complete, then your the Mobx component calling means like as a service calling. So Mobx store dot Mobx service dot movies details one a function inside a class. Okay, a class inside method is calling, and why here is passing movie film id. Where is film id coming to? Coming to the previous screen, and after that the result is getting, because here is we are using promise. After that result is coming after in local use state is updating, and once the local state update, then here is showing the like as a movies details, titles. After that movies heavy here passing the optional, means in case your title is not coming, then your application do not crash. Sometimes some developer is not using the optional, then your application is crashed. Okay, so that's the reason. So here the movies all the optional is passing, and productors, I think this is coming to array, coming to backend side, so we are using the dot join and separated the comma like this. So this is completed the two screen. I will explain the store part. Store part is very important. So this is store part, movies, movies. So here is movie store, creating firstly movies list observable. Here is constructor, firstly movies list initialization, empty, observable completed, actions means calling the movie services. Here the get movie service and return new movie service, because this is a class. Okay, and here is updating movies list, is in case coming to the backend side is zero length of the array, then showing the alert pop up. Otherwise you show a list of the all the observable updating. Okay, this is completing. I will explain the also the movie services. This is very important. So here we creating a mutation for separate file and queries for separate file. So here is ApolloClient we are using. So firstly right now we are managing also inside mutation inside also calling the queries, and mutation also calling. This is not good practice, separately managing queries here and mutation calling here. So your queries here, so movies list, so here is query, query all films inside the first. Yeah, mutation. Actually, my I am my mistake is definitely managing the query inside. So my mistake. I am writing inside the all code. Is my mistake. Don't worry. Yeah, I will separately managing. Yeah. So here is queries is managing. So fetching the all movies list. After that, here is a specific movies list. So this is actually is not good way. Here we are using query, but here is required mutation because of passing communication to child and parent. But there is documentation. Here we are using query. This is not good way. I recommended ki here he required mutation, not a query. Okay, this is actually not a good practice. So here is writing a query, getting the all movies, and here passing a specific ID, and id is passing, then specific movies id, getting the all the response, and all the imported here mutation firstly is movies list and movies list details. Here the, so I told you ki here is core services inside export the client. Here is import the client inside we are passing base url, all the token related all informations, and here we movies list for here query client dot query. This is another way, two way we are using. So firstly is within a component you can, there is use query, use memo, and you can calling the your queries and mutation. This is first way. This is the second way, client dot query, and pass here the your query and response is getting. But I recommended use a separately business logic. Don't use a component inside use query or use mutation, because I recommended your component screen is maximum 150 lines, because this is very good. In case your component is going to 150 line above component, then you can managing the separate create a separately component access here. Is very good practice actually. Okay, so just yeah, movies list. So here is queries is calling, and once the here is checking key film list is greater than 0, then your the store dot movie store is updating the your store actions. This is action, and here passing the all the film related data. Once the here is, and once the your observable update, then your component is rendered and showing the your the movies list. This is part is completing. After that, second part is getting the specific movies details. So here is variable is passing. So client dot queries, you are the main queries details, and here the passing the variables. Variables means like as you are the film id, and once the you are the response is getting, then you are the result is passing, not in story is updating, because here the we are using promise. After that result is completing, this component inside updating the local state. Okay, that is important. And once the movies detail is completed, then your the component is updated. I hope you understand code, so I will running the code. Yeah. Just yeah. Okay, you saying ki we are not managing global level. That's the reason we are here the similar. So if we don't using a global level store, then the resolver, then the getting the response and update the local state like this. I hope you understand. Hello. Yes, separately, obviously, two file, because is code structurization is very important. In case single line, single file, we can managing all code, but two developer working say, similar file on, then conflict coming on Git on. So managing the services for separate file, component for separate file, store for separate file, like this. This is advantages, means like as a multiple team now working on a similar project, so not coming to conflict, and easily we can manage it. So see, there is movies list dot screen. Okay, so here is we listing, easily we can finding listing store, which is store, like as also component means like a specific related specific component, navigation. So also the this is a good practice for writing code like this. We can easily finding the file, naming conversation like this. Just second. Yeah, just second. File application is running. This company running application is like this. Just second. Actually, I am also the using normal Redux, core Redux, and also the normal scripting style. But previous project project manager is good. Actually, his technology is very expert, around 15 16 year experience. So he is explaining how to restyle Shopify using. Yeah, he's very actually good way of writing. Just a second, sir. He's taking more time actually. And I have also the backend side knowledge. So we are using Node.js, Nest.js, and GraphQL inside. There are two operations, two types. So firstly schema firstly and code firstly. I'm working on also the code firstly. Code firstly is better than the schema firstly. Yeah. Yes, yes. Meanwhile, any question you can ask also. You're saying also side by you can run also iOS, correct? Hello. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, yeah, it's completed. So firstly, your route navigation is starting here is detecting which your route mainly calling. So banner stack is firstly which you are the like as a heavy are using bottom tab bar. So is loader is also displaying here is also the showing the firstly tab bar and showing all the movies list like as a titles. Once the click on title you can showing the like as a all the details name and the classification. You saying ki here is we display the name and classification. Once the user is click on details then going to the next component like this here and specific movies related showing the all the details like this and here is calling the another queries like this. Once the yeah, go back, click on the tab bar. Also here is call. Yes, yes, yes. Back icon, but right. Correct, correct. Android is going, but this scenario is not. Yes, yes, yes. Your question is correct. Yeah, iOS I am not checking, but right now also just second. Yeah, yes, correct. Just second. But we will managing also good way. So we can clear. There is a button and showing the like as a going to pop up like this. Yeah, nice. Sorry, sorry. So here is we managing the screen script inside. We also the release script added here. So just second. I'm not tested iOS build before. I don't know, but in case any issue, then definitely fixing and running. Yeah, yeah, sir. Because yeah, my primary skill is iOS native. So before 2 years ago, firstly 2 years working on Objective C and Shifter, then moving to the React Native side. Just second, some. Yeah, sorry. So which version? Think some issue is coming because I have Mac M1 na. So also yeah, actually before we creating demo project, so that inside project I think you were the application. Yes, yes, yes. For the testing I created before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, sure. Yes, sir. Sure, sure, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Nice to talk to you also. Yeah, yeah. Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye.